Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Ed and I'm going to be talking about the melodic minor today. So I will show you the simple exercises that you should practice to master a melodic minor scale on guitar. I think they're pretty essential exercises, and if you're interested in jazz, you want to improvise jazz and you want to be more flexible in your improvisations and play over more difficult harmony, you should learn these exercises. They will really help you and enhance your playing. So I'm gonna show you in G melodic minor, which is based on the G minor 6 chord. So the exercise goes like that. It's a pattern, exercise pattern. Yeah, I'll do it slowly one more time. And descending. Okay, so these it's basically based on the chord tones of the G melodic minor scale. So you kind of like play a chord scale, but not playing actual chords, but just like break them down. So like in the smaller arpeggios, 4-note arpeggios. Yeah, so you get a really nice, interesting kind of sounds. That augmented sound, like instead of just a normal major 7 chord, you get this augmented sound. Some dominant sounds, half diminished, another half diminished, and then minor major 7. Basically, you should practice these exercises and get them under your fingers so you can freely play them in one key first. That's just the one position, but I'm just gonna keep the same position for the sake of the video, so it's not too long. Right, so that's the first exercise. So basically you go 4 chord shape up, and then you go into the next note, and you going back descending on the next chord. Yeah. This is a pretty typical jazz exercise, which used a lot in many jazz educational books, but I think it's pretty important. I think guitarists don't particularly practice this sort of exercises, and because they're kind of hard to play on the guitar, and there's loads of positions you can do that. So it's pretty important to kind of master this one. Okay, so the next one is going to be another which is really useful and often used, like a lick, an exercise. So I'm just gonna play it once. basically ascending you go arpeggio, same arpeggio as we had in the previous exercise, same 4 notes up, and then you go descending a scale from that note, and then from the next note, which is a C, so it's going to basically start from B flat major 7 with a sharp 5, then go to the C7, it will take some time to get used to this one, but this is really kind of a test how well you know your melodic minor scale. If you're familiar with the scale and you can play it up and down, sometimes it takes a bit longer to kind of get used to those different shapes, and you want to get the different sounds, because playing up and down the scale doesn't give you that many colors. You kind of get used to it like a scalar patterns, but not like a chordal arpeggios, which sound really cool, I think. Okay, so then so that was ascending, and descending is you're gonna go back 4 notes chord arpeggio, and from this note you're gonna go up the scale, reach the 2nd note of the scale from the top, and then just going down arpeggio as well. So scale, arpeggio, scale, arpeggio. So it's a nice phrase, it's a nice cool lick, I would say, and it gives you really a lot of flexibility in the scale. You'll get to know the scale pretty well once you kind of do this exercise. Two of them, do these two patterns. Descending. So they're not really easy, so they will take you some time to get used to it, but it's really worth doing it. Obviously, this is just the one position, so you should explore many positions. I'm not going to go through all of them because it's quite many, but playing in one position is essential, and you would want to play the same exercises in different positions. And also, once you know that shape, once you know you're pretty familiar with the way it goes from one position, you can just move your hand to the next available position. So you kind of you go to the 1 fret back, and then instead of doing G melodic minor, you can do F sharp melodic minor, but it stays the same. So this is a good thing about guitar. You can transpose it and then keep the same position, and it doesn't do any difference, in your the way you pluck, the way you put your fingers on the fretboard. So let me just think about it. So that's the scale, and then you will do. And then you can go to F minor, which is one lower also. And go back the second pattern I showed you before. and so on. You can move around the neck and just you will see like moving to a different shape, even it's the same, but it will just feel different, and you will have to think about different chords. Obviously, like if you want to go to the next level, if you are a bit more advanced musician, and you know your neck pretty well, and you know the melodic minor pretty well, or just like getting into it. So one of the essential things is to understand which chord you play, which arpeggio you do. So I wasn't emphasizing that one. I was just saying like learn the shapes first. But it would be very important to kind of know that this is B flat major 7 sharp 5, C7, D7, E half diminished, F half diminished, G minor 7, G minor with a major 7, and so on, A minor 7, so on. So that would be really, really important to you to understand if you want to get into jazz music and play better your improvisations and be more in control of what you do. Okay, thanks for watching, and I hope that was a helpful lesson. Subscribe to my channel if you like the videos, and leave a comment if you have any suggestions. And I'll happily make a video on the topic that you like. Thanks for watching.